After joining forces with a new wave of masked crusaders in New York City, a teenage vigilante and his allies are forced to confront a self-proclaimed supervillain in Kick-Ass 2.
Hi, I'm Chloe Grace Moretz. I play Hit Girl, and here's a clip from Kick-Ass 2. Ready to go again?
What do you want me to do?
Hit me.
You're a 15-year-old girl. Oh. What the hell?
Oh, God. Oh, take your tampon out, Dave.
It's always different to me when someone's in a sequel, obviously a character that you've played before. Tell me how she's changed from, sort of the first film to now.
She's changed a lot. That was the main struggle with making the second film was trying to figure out why do you want to see her again? What is it that we didn't see in the first film that you would want to see in the second film? You have no idea who I am.
Yeah, I think it was about him discovering Kick-Ass in the first one, and I think in the second it's about Kick-Ass discovering Dave, and really what the consequences, how heavy they lie on his shoulders, and it's an emotional one, this one.
In the first movie, he's this young kid that doesn't know which way to go and where he's wanted. He wants to be Kick-Ass's sidekick and be the good guy, but he also wants to be respected and loved by his father. So in the first, he's just torn of who he is. I couldn't do this without you. And at the start of this one, he knows he's got no choice. He knows exactly who he is and what he wants to do, and that's to kill Kick-Ass. It's my destiny.
I think what has changed from the first movie is that now I'm the sole guardian of Mindy, Hit Girl character. In the first movie, it was Nick Cage, her father, was there, and he was teaching her everything, and I was just a friend.
She lost her father. She is her stepfather is a cop. And she's trying to deal with what that means, and that I think is what I really wanted to show is who is Mindy McCready.
A world full of superheroes, huh? Where do they get a load of me?
Can you tell me, just as an actor,
Sure.
How different is it to play a guy like that versus a lot of the more fun-loving people you've played?
Oh, it's very different. Obviously, Superbad is a comedy, and when you're on that kind of set, you're inspired and you're motivated to improv, to want to make people laugh. You want to see the cameraman laughing. You want to, that makes you like you're doing a good job. But with this movie, a kind of dark, sadistic action movie, it's the complete opposite.
I just hope we get the chance to say hello to this guy someday so I can personally levitate his soul from his body. It's kind of difficult to improv when, somebody else is waiting for a certain cue so they could say their line. So there wasn't that much room, but if I did have an idea, I definitely pitched it to Jeff, and some of those things made the movie.
I think it was great working with Jeff. I love, he had this childlike intensity. You can really tell he really loved these characters. And that intensity, that childlike intensity he had for this was just contagious.
This evil layer owns! Jeff wrote some really good lines in there. I got an acting coach and we worked together for a month prior to shooting and really developed and figured out the character.
They may wear costumes, but it isn't Halloween. They're real-life superheroes.
Whether it's a designer outfit going head to head with the Mean Girls, or it's in a superhero outfit going head to head with the bad guy.
Supervillains.
Yeah, exactly. It's the inner superhero that wins.
She's made a promise to Marcus that she needs to keep. Unfortunately, I don't know if it works out. Part of life and being young is making mistakes. She quite possibly may make a mistake.
My daddy made me promise I'd never stop defending this city. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
We gotta make this right.
The anticipation's killing me.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that you look great with your shirt off, so that's out of the way. Can you talk a little bit about the training you did to prepare for this one?
Yeah, well, it was just a lot of fight training. That's exactly what the character needed to go through, so that's kind of what I did. I didn't kind of do anything other than that. We did a lot of MMA and jiu-jitsu, boxing, and you can get in pretty good shape doing that.
Insurance-wise, I try and do as much as I can, but at some point they're like, you can't do it.
Before the movie started, I took up MMA, and then once I got to London, I worked with the stuntman, and I worked with a physical trainer to continue what I had started. And then that's what you see on screen.
I have the most amazing stunt double in the entire world, and she kills it. And we move the exact same way, and I just love, I love what she does. So when we work together, we make each other look so cool.
Who the hell are you?
We're the good guys.
You're the dead guys. Franz, wieder. Oh, Jesus!
Yeah, there's a dog on your back.
Made in Hollywood.